I just couldn't stop, and I rolled with it.
Phenomenal. And I mean, what great memories for you to just sit back and have. You know
Yep.
what I mean? When you think of, Ricky growing up in the Midwest and skiing in Lake of the Ozarks at the family's cottage there, where your brother Jim started a ski school, and you just were this phenomenal young kid. Went to the Masters when you were still a young kid. What, maybe
I was
10,
13 years old.
13 years
You're
old?
jumping on a 6-foot jump.
and placing in the tricking event, and such a storied career.
I lost one of my buddies, Al Till, who was one of my mentors in trick skiing. He had a toe slide picture of him with a smile that just was embedded in my mind, and I always chased him. And it was sad the day that I beat him. That you fight hard, you want to beat him, you want to be on top, you want to show him that you're better, and then when you do, you just blew your mentor away. It's a whole different ballgame.
Now they're coming after you.
Yeah. Here's Jaret on his first jump.
Well, this fellow's longest jump is 299 ski flying. If that tells you anything about what milestones he has set in this sport, and back a little bit, got pulled toward the boat a tad on jump number 1. But this is what's so amazing. 48 years old, and he's been injured, and
he had a pretty substantial injury
yes.
to his leg. He broke his femur bone, and you don't heal as fast as when you're young.
No,
it's taking him a while to get back from this one.
But you can see his story technique of how he lands on that right ski, and just got lost his pull at the bottom of the ramp from the boat, his direction. But
all the times that I've watched him jump, if you watch how smooth he comes through the wakes, his skis don't chatter, they don't leave the water. He just boom, boom, he's right there, and he's right on his edge, and it's nice and smooth, and it gives you a comfortable feeling to be able to explode at the top of that jump.
Boy, he's definitely been one of the innovators that's really taken the jumping to a whole new level. Jumping.
It takes a little bit for him to. He wants to dig down and do it, and he knows he should be
patient.
He should be patient at this point. This is going into the second year from his recovery, and he really needs to take his time at it.
It's amazing he still goes at it like he does.
Nice and wide. There you go.
There's a beautiful jump.
Yeah.
And he rode this one out. He had a beautiful jump number 2 in the first round, and bounced on the landing. He kind of threw him off balance, which you never see that happen to him.
He said once he got in the air, it was like, maybe this is a little more than what I needed to take.
How about 205 feet, 62.4 off a 5.5 foot ramp?
Yep.
I mean, at 48 years old, that's amazing. Watch how smooth this is. Just how smooth he was coming off that second wake, and how you could see him keep his angle all the way through the jump and in the air. That is the way you do it.
The transition from the surface to the jump, when the jump is actually 2.5 feet longer than when I jumped. It used to be a lot more steeper and more abrupt. So when you went into it, you almost dove your shoulders forward so that you would get rebound out of the jump, and so you could stand up at the top. Here you can see that they set their position when they turn. They hold that position and just hold it all the way to the surface and take off. That was a nice jump.
That was beautiful. Now you're watching one of the best men jumpers of all times right here, folks. Jaret Llewellyn.
Another banger.
Another beautiful jump.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this earlier. It's like when you get a good jump, to get a better jump, you really don't have to do a whole lot more. Just maybe a little tweak here and there, but you don't do anything really abrupt to make a change out there.
That's the hard part, is to keep yourself calm and say, if I did it that easy, if I would go really hard, I can make it better, but that's the wrong approach.
207, 63.1.
2:07, 63.1. That's some phenomenal skiing for a 48-year-old guy that's just starting to get back to jumping again. Oh, this is a 5.5-foot ramp.
No, he'll be sore tomorrow.
But he'll be smiling.
Yeah, he'll be smiling
He'll
about
be
it.
smiling.
Yeah.
And it's too bad his son Dorian's got banged up a bit, and he's not jumping.
They didn't have speed suits when we jumped, Hank.
Yeah,
look at these guys. They're all decked out.
I know, looking good. I mean, remember when we wore jeans.
Wind resistance. Of course, they are going fast. I mean, that's amazing.